What if everything you've been taught about money feels normal, but is quietly keeping you financially stuck? On this channel, we explore the psychology behind money, everyday financial habits, and the hidden systems that shape our financial lives. No hype, no get-rich-quick promises, just calm, practical insights to help you make smarter financial decisions. Let's get started. You're not bad with money, you're trapped by the system you call normal. What if the biggest reason you're struggling with money isn't because you're careless, but because you're doing exactly what everyone told you was normal? Think about it for a moment. You graduate, find a decent job, rent an apartment, finance a car, use a credit card for rewards, maybe pay off student loans, and try to enjoy your weekends because you've earned them. On paper, you're doing everything right. So why does it still feel like you're always waiting for the next paycheck? Let's imagine someone named Alex. Alex is 29, lives in a mid-sized American city, and earns about $70,000 a year. After taxes and deductions, around $4,300 lands in the bank each month. It sounds comfortable, but then reality shows up. Rent takes $1,700. The car payment is $450. Insurance, fuel, and maintenance add another $300. Student loans cost $350. Credit card payments are around $250. Groceries, utilities, subscriptions, and a phone bill easily consume another $900. Before Alex has saved a single dollar, over $3,900 is already gone. That leaves only a few $100s for emergencies, investing, vacations, or simply breathing. Nothing here looks irresponsible. That's exactly the problem. Most people assume financial stress comes from bad decisions. But more often, it comes from a collection of perfectly normal decisions. Every monthly payment feels manageable on its own. The trouble is that your future income has already been promised away before you even earn it. This is how modern consumer finance quietly works. Companies don't ask whether you can afford the total cost. They ask whether you can afford the monthly payment. There's a huge psychological difference. Imagine buying a $40,000 car. That number feels expensive. Now imagine hearing it's only $620 a month. Suddenly, your brain stops thinking about $40,000 and starts comparing $600 to your monthly salary. The purchase feels smaller than it really is. This isn't because people are bad at math. It's because our brains naturally focus on immediate affordability instead of long-term cost. Behavioral economists call this mental accounting. We divide money into comfortable little boxes. As long as each payment fits inside its box, we feel safe. But those boxes eventually fill up. One subscription, one financed phone, one furniture payment, one vacation booked on a credit card. Individually, none of them seem dangerous. Together, they quietly remove your financial flexibility. Now let's do one simple calculation. Suppose that instead of spending $600 every month on a new car, someone invested that same amount with an average annual return of around 8%. After 30 years, those monthly investments could grow to roughly $900,000. Not because of extraordinary investing. Not because they found the perfect stock. Simply because time kept working while money stayed invested. Of course, everyone needs transportation. This isn't really about cars. It's about understanding the opportunity cost behind every recurring payment. Every dollar committed today is a dollar that can't build options tomorrow. This creates something many people mistake for bad luck. Their income increases over time, but so do their expenses. A raise becomes a nicer apartment. A promotion becomes a more expensive vehicle. A bonus becomes a luxury vacation. Financial progress exists, but it never feels like progress. This is called lifestyle inflation. And it's incredibly common across the United States and Europe. The goalposts keep moving. The definition of normal quietly becomes more expensive every year. Financially intelligent people don't necessarily earn dramatically more. Many simply question what everyone else accepts without thinking. They don't automatically increase spending because income rises. They understand that every recurring payment reduces future freedom. They see money less as a tool for displaying success and more as a tool for creating choices. That doesn't mean never enjoying life. It means realizing that freedom isn't built by looking wealthy. It's built by owning more of your future and owing less of it to someone else. The strange part is that society celebrates visible success far more than invisible stability. Nobody notices the person quietly building investments every month. But everyone notices the new luxury SUV. One creates attention. The other creates options. And options are often far more valuable than attention. So if you've ever felt like you're working hard but barely moving forward, maybe the problem isn't that you're bad with money. Maybe you've simply accepted a financial system that teaches people to normalize endless monthly payments instead of long-term ownership. Once you see that pattern, you can't really unsee it. And awareness is often the first real step toward making better financial decisions. If you enjoyed this perspective and want more calm, practical conversations about money and financial psychology, consider subscribing to the channel.